What's up, guys? PowerMan X720 here, and I have for you round 4 from the Virginia Regionals. I am currently sitting at 2-1. So let's get right into the match. And like I said, I'm feeling pretty confident, so we're going to get right into the match here. Don't remember my opponent's name, but he does lead Charizard. Oh, it was Juhwan Sun, I think. Juhwan Sun, something like that. He had a Sun team, actually. As you can see, he leads Lilligant and Charizard. So I'm pretty happy with this because I can just fake out instead of Tailwind, and then that negates Lilligant's Chlorophyll, which is always really nice. I kind of expect the Charizard Protect, and so I go for the Lilligant on the fake out. And my opponent actually does not end up protecting the Lilligant, which works out perfectly because now I can do 50% damage right off the bat with Fake Out, which is awesome. And of course, like I said, I set up Tailwind now. I could have gone for the Ice Beam turn 2 on the Lilligant, but I was a little concerned. I was a little concerned that the Lilligant was going to outspeed me because you can see that it flinched before I used Tailwind. So I set in T-Tar, figured I'll reset the weather, and then I immediately threatened with Rock Slide. So I go for the return on Lilligant, and of course, if Fake Out does 50%, return is going to easily pick up the other 50%. And I was kind of hoping that my opponent would go for a Solar Beam, but my opponent instead just goes for the Heat Wave. So of course, right now I'm feeling really confident because I know that I'm Scarfed and that I can Rock Slide for the KO. And also, I have Tailwind up, so I'm definitely double faster. So anyway, Ninetales comes out, which I was really surprised about. I was surprised he brought Double Sun. And so I switch out Suicune for Blaziken because I didn't want to take a Solar Beam. And Charizard actually protects, which I was a little concerned about. But I have Tailwind up, so there's really no reason not to. As Rock Slide does hit Ninetales and does a really nice chunk of damage to it, about 60%. Ninetales goes for the Solar Beam, which I didn't think was going to KO, but it turns out this Ninetales actually has Life Orb, so it is able to pick up the knockout on my Tyranitar, especially with Sun out. Especially without Sun, it was kind of an easy KO. But I'm still feeling really good about this match because, like I said, I still have Tailwind up, and also my Blaziken has Rock Slide. So I'm actually going to be able to pick up a KO here on the Charizard, which of course is huge in this match, because historically for me, Charizard's been a huge issue for me when team building, so I made sure I had 2 ways to deal with it. I actually missed the Rock Slide on Ninetales, which isn't a huge deal because I did use Scald with Suicune anyway. As you see that I pick up the KO there on Charizard. And Scald, even in the Sun, and even with Ninetales Bulk, is able to pick up the KO. So at this point, my opponent is going to have 1 Pokemon left. And I'm really not. There's nothing my opponent has in the back that I remember from Team Review that could beat me. And you see Landorus comes out. So really the only way that I could end up losing this match is if the Landorus flinched me to death. But he goes for the Earthquake instead, which I'm fine with. In retrospect, I probably should have protected with Blaziken there and set up a Tailwind just to play it safe. But it's not a big deal. And as you saw, the Landorus outsped me, even after my speed boost, which tells me that his Landorus is actually Jolly Scarf, which is definitely an interesting option. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for the next round.